We're the 12-sided guys. We have Matt and Scott, Sabrina and Jordan and Paul, but no Gob. Thank you for tuning in. We're glad that you're here. Our gift is this podcast to you this year. Patreon.com. Rate and review us, then share with your mom. And if you can still remember when you cut bushes with your sword and hit a chicken, and then through the sky poultry flew into view and pecked you to death, then this podcast's for you. Patreon.com. Tell all your friends that this show is the bomb. Crystal Codex, episode 44. Now we'll play as the JV team once more. As you may have gathered, we have different heroes today. In fact, these four figures, Hop, Burt, Artis, and Ember, are walking along the Great Western Road in the province of Almar. After arriving in an airship a few days ago, they spent some time in the capital of the Empire before heading west to reunite two lost loves. So real quick, let's just give a quick recap of who everybody is. So, Jordan, you are playing as Burt.
I sure am.
So Burt first showed up in episode 1, and he was a constable in Tabery and friend of Pine, who then took the heat for Pine's rebellious sedition that he had been writing. So that's Burt. Next, we have Scott playing Ember, who also showed up in episode 1.
Yes, I did.
Oh. Ember is Nari's friend who escaped Arkelvy from the purging of the Rose Syndicate and escaped with her to Tabery and was working in the kegery, doing some odd jobs. Odd
jobs that start with the initials B, D, S, and M.
Yes, that's correct. And her boots are very, very shiny. Next, we have Sabrina playing Hop, who appeared in episode 16, which was in chapter 2.
Hey there, guys.
And Hop was the archer who survived a battle in the middle of the night in a rainstorm, who Pine knocked out and then got dragged away by either Porthos or Demos. What's the other one's name?
Yeah, Phobos or Demos.
Phobos or Demos. Perfect. And then Matt is playing Artis.
That's right, and I'm right chuffed to be playing him again.
And Artis appeared in episode 18, and he was the man who was lost in the woods in the middle of the night, looking for his family that had been taken by force from their home while Nari and the boys were trying to escape the Imperial forces that were looking for them. And
you're the soprano.
And I'm the soprano. Okay. So these four heroes arrived in Almar, the Imperial capital, just a few days ago by airship. After they got off the airship, they spent some time there in the city, and then they headed west along the Great West Road to try to reunite two lost loves. And this is where we find them on this autumn evening as night is approaching, and they are approaching a small town in the plains of Almar, rolling hills, trees still covered in autumn leaves down this far south. They haven't all fallen off yet. And that is where we find the JV team. At this point, you guys are in an area of the world that I think the only person familiar with this part of the world would be Hop. Hop, we are heading back towards your hometown to reunite you with your girl, the one whose note you kept in your pocket that kept you, sane through your time on expedition with the Imperial Army.
My one true love.
Yes.
I've got to say, Hop, it's a little bit problematic how you seem so possessive of your girl. She's not really anybody's girl.
Well,
Yeah, Hop.
I don't think I said that, technically. Wait, does my girl, does she have an established name?
What is her name, Hop? What is your girl's name?
Okay, well, I was looking at names right as we were doing that, because I was like, oh man, I'm going to have to name this bitch.
Yeah, I'm really wondering about how Hop feels about this girl. Very possessive and a little demeaning.
Oh, gosh.
Twyla's great. Twyla's great.
All right, so Hop is on his way to go and reunite with his love, Twyla. Maybe not his girl, but the woman that he loves that he hasn't seen for quite some time.
Ah, Twyla. Eyes like twilight.
There you go. As you are approaching this town, looking for a place to camp or to stay for the night, Hop, you would know that this town is called Houghton. And this town is a little bit unique in Almar. It is mostly full of eccentric and unique folks, but I mean, you'll see when you get there. As you approach the town, you can see that it almost looks like in the middle of this plain, somebody just kind of took a neighborhood out of a city and dropped it right down there in the middle of the plain. So you go from dirt roads, and all of a sudden there's cobblestone, and there's these buildings that look like they fit in any city, and you see these large buildings and these even a clock tower. And as you get closer, you can see like there's steam shooting out of this clock tower. There's all kinds of cogs and weird contraptions on these buildings. As you get closer, Hop, you've stopped here before, but yeah, this is the town of Houghton.
Do I know anything in particular about the people of this town? Like, are they generally friendly? Like, are we going to have any problems?
No, you shouldn't have any problems. You know that they are generally friendly, and they are a shorter bunch, and they are very into kind of inventions and contraptions, and just trying to outdo each other with their machinations.
I'm getting kind of like Las Vegas vibes coming from the north, where it's like you're in the middle of the desert, there's nothing, and then all of a sudden there's a city in the middle of nowhere.
Kind of like that, only fewer lights.
Okay.
And no Eiffel Tower or a Luxor pyramid.
But Caesar's Palace is there? How's the gambling?
What about the debauchery?
Are Penn and Teller there?
Will I find anywhere to work?
Oh, gosh. Yeah. One night only, Tedward the Spoony Bard is on a big billboard.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's great.
All right. So this would be a great place for you guys to stop for the night, you guys have determined. Before we get here, I want everyone to make a perception check, just kind of as a general perception for everything that's been going on.
Artis rolled a nat 1 for a 4.
Hop rolled a 14.
Ember also rolled a nat 1 for a 5.
Wow, man. Bertram rolled a 22.
Well, here is what I will tell you. Hop, with your 14, as you approach Houghton, you can see that there are... You've been here before, so you kind of know it's kind of eccentric. You know how like a Tudor-style house will have like a smaller first floor and then like a slightly larger second story? Well, this has like second story is larger, third story is even larger. It's like a reverse, it keeps getting bigger and bigger as it goes out. There's like chimneys sticking out every which way. Very
cyberpunky.
Kind of. Well, not so cyberpunk, more steampunk. You see, like chimneys and pipes belching steam left and right. As you're looking here, Hop, you can see that these streetlights, some of them are candles, some of them are like flame, but then others are like some kind of a weird, just kind of a glowing substance, but it's not crystal. Okay, so that's what you notice with your 14. It seems like this is kind of a hotbed for like invention and machinery. Burt, with your 22, what you noticed has nothing to do with Houghton. What you noticed as you were traveling west is that there were certain spots along the highway, this Great Western Highway, that used to be manned by Imperial soldiers. And they are not manned anymore. There is no soldiers at these different way stations and at these different kind of guard towers. Not necessarily that you would have to like check in with them or anything, but just protecting the road, making sure that everything is safe for travelers here in Almar province. They were empty.
Hey boy, I don't know if you noticed any of this, but I'm not seeing a whole lot of soldiers in and around this area, and I was kind of wondering where are they all at? What's going on here? Just seems weird. I would expect more of a military presence.
Yeah, no, that's definitely strange. Usually there's a force just kind of keeping the peace around town. That's something to look out for. With these strange, like, lights that I see that are not run by crystals, is that something new, or is that kind of, like, on par with the town? Because
It's on par with the town.
Okay.
You know,
Are they powered by Christmas cheer?
nice. Is it little elves? Are we going into Santa's workshop?
they are not elves. In fact, if I was going to describe these people who live here as any kind of a classic D&D race, they would look a little bit more like gnomes. Okay, you see, they are short. They have like wild hair, not so much like done up in like mohawks and like spikes and multiple colors and things, but more like just they don't seem to really care what their hair is doing. They are just kind of not caught up in appearances. But you see lots of beards and mustaches. You see people going around with like jeweler's loops on their eyes. You see weird kind of backpacks with like extending articulated arms to help them do their work, that kind of thing.
Are the girls all wearing pink and the boys all wearing blue?
No.
How many dentists are there in this city?
That's right.
Okay, I realize where you think I'm going, but I'm going a different direction. Okay, we'll even say this: instead of having like a human's ears, their ears are kind of like lamb ears that kind of like hang down. Anyway, just a unique people. You know that they are friendly, that they are very industrious. And as you come into town, you see there are people kind of hustling and bustling, talking there on the street corner. And you can see an inn there that is right there along the road that you can see if there's a room for you, or you can go around town and see what's going on.
So Artis has been thinking really hard since Burt made that comment about a great like comeback, and he finally stops everybody and he says, "There's probably no guards here because they sent them all up to Arkelvy province, and we left them all bloody in the woods. High five."
It's like 3 hours later.
I know. No high fives. Okay, all right.
So as you guys come into town, you kind of look around. You see these people going around there. You know, every once in a while you hear somebody say, "Oh, hi, welcome to our town. Pleased to meet you." That kind of thing.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you too. I'm right chuffed to meet you.
I don't know what that means.
I learned the word chuffed. Apparently, it's a good thing.
It sounds so not good, though.
It sounds like something that happens when you, like, I don't know, like chub rub type thing. That's chafed. That's chafed. Okay. Yeah, but they're just happy, and everyone seems to be kind of in a good mood. So what I'm going to have everyone do real quick is just do another quick perception check now that you're in town to see what's going on.
Would you say that they're jolly?
I was just gonna say, it's almost like they've got some Christmas cheer.
Artis rolled a 16.
Ember got a 22.
Hop rolled a 15.
Burt got a 20. Non-nat 20.
Well, as you enter into town, you guys, none of you you guys can't help but notice that there are decorations and things up on these houses and on these buildings, and even like strung across the streets. You see like these giant cog wheels, and you see like chains that like stretched like garland, and you can see that it looks like they are decorating for some kind of a festival or a celebration of some kind.
Hop, do you and Marion celebrate something this time of year?
That is a really good question. Do we celebrate something?
Hop, make a history check for me.
I'm not very well educated, but I rolled a 14.
Okay, well, actually, so you grew up not that far from here, just a couple days further west from here. But you remember hearing sometime a long time ago that these people here in Houghton, they have their own special holiday, and it's called Showcase Day. And Showcase Day is a day where all of the finest inventions and the greatest masterpieces that they have built throughout the year are displayed for everyone to go and ooh and ah over. And even there's like a reward for a prize for the best invention of the year, and it's called Showcase Day. And these folks here in Houghton take it very seriously.
These people they take their book learning way too seriously over here. Always trying. They spend more time trying to find up a solution to automate these kinds of problems than it would take to just do the thing in the first place.
That sounds like most men I know.
Oh, snap.
You're right. We are a lazy bunch.
Well, that's not what I meant.
my
I
goodness.
just meant you overcomplicate the simplest of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, men overcomplicate things?
Okay, wait. We're getting into some sketchy territory here.
I take that back. I am very complicated. All right. As you guys approach then this inn, you see that there's an inn, and it's called the Bunsen Burner. And it actually has a little flame. Instead of a sign, it has a little pipe and a little flame that flickers out of it that lets you know that this is the Bunsen Burner.
Can we change that sign so that it's Bunsen Honeydew the Muppet setting Beaker on fire with like a flamethrower?
Oh my god, we should do a Muppets episode.
Oh my gosh.
So Robert Bunsen exists in this world too?
Yes. Is that his name? Bob Bunsen?
That's the guy that made it.
Yeah, Bob Bunsen. Bob Bunsen is like the patron saint of Houghton, actually. I know you said Robert, but I like Bob Bunsen. It sounds better. Okay. As you guys go into town, Ember, you had the highest roll for perception again with your 22. As you're walking through towards this inn, you can't help but notice that also on some of the walls of these buildings, you see like there are notices and like posters glued down to some of these walls. And there is one poster that you see that strikes your interest. And it is a wanted sign. And it says, "Wanted, Dag, leader of Rinich's Rampagers." And there is a hefty reward.
Dag, yo. I don't even know if my attempted accent is coming through at all.
Well, it doesn't sound like your normal voice, so it doesn't sound like Pine, so I think it's great. Great. Awesome. So as you approach Houghton and the sun starts to set, you approach the Bunsen burner, you go in, you get some meals, you get some rooms for the night, and you all go to sleep to prepare for the next day's travel. What's everyone's passive perception?
My passive perception is 18.
Wow. Burt's is 15.
Hops is 12.
Embers is 14.
14. Okay.
I just realized that Artis took the observant feat, so his passive perception is really high, but he's not proficient in perception.
That's awesome. All right. Well, as you guys are sleeping that night, this is a safe town. There's no problems. You guys are all just sleeping away in your beds. Did you guys share rooms, or did you guys each get your own separate room?
I mean, I don't have the coin. Are you buying?
I'm pretty broke myself. I mean, we were paid in a ticket.
I reckon we could all bunk up together.
Is there like a common room we could like all sleep near like the fire in the common room or something?
I don't know how I feel about a lady sleeping in a common room.
I've slept in far worse. Don't you worry.
Oh, well, I mean, it's none of my business where you've done your sleeping and whatnot, but just want to make sure you're comfortable or cared for and whatnot. Oh, shucks.
You're very cute when you blush.
Bert, as far as I understand her past profession, there wasn't a lot of sleeping going on.
I didn't need to know. I mean, that's interesting, but I'm gonna go now.
If sleeping was happening, that meant I was doing it wrong.
Oh,
Bert's doing his best to like look away and not engage. It makes him very uncomfortable, all of it. He pulls out a hip flask and takes a quick draft.
Oh man, awesome. So are you guys just gonna do the common room then? Do you think just kind of roll out your bedrolls there next to the fire?
I can pay rooms for everyone. They seem to be traveling with. Well, I won't say what I thought.
We don't mind bunking together. I mean, we can just do us boys in a room, and Ember, you can have your own.
That sounds amenable.
Okay, awesome. As you guys are sleeping soundly, snugly in your beds,
What are the visions in our heads, Paul?
Sugar plum fairies.
Anything dancing?
Sugar plums dancing in your heads. Who's wearing the cap and the nightgown and then throwing open the sash? Okay,
Obviously,
actually,
Hop.
believe it or not, Artis, you do hear such a clatter. And you can't help but spring from your bed to see what is the matter.
Please tell me that Bert is wearing the kerchief.
Oh, most definitely. For sure.
All right, I'll go to the window. Or is it coming from outside?
It's coming from outside, yeah.
No, I'll go to the window and throw open the sash.
So, real quick, what you heard something, but it didn't repeat, right? It was almost like there was like a loud kind of a clatter. What was that? You heard a loud noise, but then you didn't hear it repeated. It's almost like it was just kind of a one-off thing. And as you go to the window and throw it open and look out to see what's going on, I am going to need you to make an investigation check or perception.
I'll take perception. That's a 12.
As you glance out, let me explain kind of Houghton, the actual town of Houghton. Houghton has a stream that comes running down through it, and it separates it into two parts, a smaller part to the southwest and a much larger part to the northeast. The road, though, actually is on the southwestern part of the town. And so the inn is also on the southwestern part of town. There's a bridge that crosses this stream. And with your 12 perception, you can see this stream going through the town, and you can see, it looks like there is some kind of just at the edge of the light, you see heading southwest, kind of out of town, you see 2 or 3 dark figures running. With your 12 perception, you can't tell really how big they are or even kind of what shape they are. But there were two or three definite shadows, kind of shadowy figures moving out of the town.
All right. So I'll wake up Hop. Hey, Hop, did you say that there was some kind of a wanted poster for some kind of gang?
Hop's kind of getting woken up and dazed. Something, some sort of alliteration. Ruckus, Ranceders, something like that.
Well, I think I may have just seen them running off to the west. If we want that reward money, we might be able to catch them. And then we won't have to rely on Ember to pay for our rooms anymore.
I was just thinking that might be worth the danger.
Think of the gift you could bring your girl. What's her name again? Tallulah.
Twyla,
yeah.
Twyla, like Twilight, but with an ah.
Twilight with a that's very good. That's awesome.
All right, well, I'll get Bert. If you want to go get Ember, let's get up. Let's go see if we can find him. Let's go see if we can follow him.
Sweet, yeah. Hop will hop up and get his clothes on and go over and knock timidly on Ember's door.
Are Artis doesn't bother changing his clothes because it's all the same to him. He's a monk. So he is wearing his long striped nightgown and a long pointed cap.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Oh man, that's great.
And I'll wake up Burt.
Burt is sawing logs hard in that room.
Burt. Hey, Burt.
What?
I'll tug on your mustache a little bit.
That's the worst.
Who did it? Who's it? What's it? What's it going?
It was me. It was Artis. I did it. Come on. Hey, do you remember when Hop was mentioning that poster, the wanted poster for the, what do you call them, like, Ryan's Raiders or something like that, right?
Yeah, I seem to remember that.
And there's a reward for it? I think I saw them. We could probably go get them. Yeah, grab the Liberator. Let's go.
I mean, I'm ready for that.
Yeah, we're going to need some scratch if we're going to continue traveling through Almar.
You're not wrong about that. Let's go get it done.
Hop is knocking on Ember's door. How does Ember answer the door?
She calls from her bed. She says, I'm not having any visitors tonight.
Hop will just say through the door, No, Miss Ember. We've spotted some trouble and we're gonna go take care of it. Thought you might want to know. No need to join us if you don't like. And he'll kind of start to walk away, like slowly back away from the door, like it's scary.
Ember kind of feels left out, and she's like, well, I don't want to not be included. So she gets up and goes and meets with them.
Perfect. You guys all meet down in the common room, and then before venturing out into the night air.
You guys sure took a long time. I mean, I'm still in my pajamas. We're going to miss them. We gotta go track them.
Which way did they go?
I saw them leaving by the southwest. So they're leaving the road.
Wait, they were leaving on the road or they left the road?
No, because the road heads to the southeast, but they were leading southwest.
Gotcha.
So it seems like they were probably cutting across country.
Well, let's go see what we can find.
All right. I'll lead them to where I saw the shapes.
Perfect. Okay. Why don't you? So you lead them to like a section of the town here that's kind of right on the edge of town. Why don't you guys make investigation checks?
How about, because I have to be investigation, what about survival?
If you want to track something, you can do survival instead. That's fine.
Yeah, I want to see if I can find like where they've gone and stuff.
Ember got a 19.
Artis got a 13 investigation.
Nice. Burt got a 6.
Oh, I could have done much better with survival, but yeah.
Hop got a 16 survival.
Okay. Well, awesome. Okay, so Ember, with your 19 investigation, as you are looking around where Artis pointed, you can actually see. It looks like here there's a few houses here on the edge of town, and as you're looking around trying to see any signs of these people who are out in the night, you see that there are tarps and blankets that have been thrown aside kind of on the sides of these houses, and almost like somebody was rummaging through kind of some of the supplies and things that people will store on the outside of their houses. And you can see little cogs and wheels and kind of wires, that kind of thing, just kind of scattered around on the ground. And Hop, with your 16 survival, yeah, you can actually see that there is like a trail of like fallen debris, fallen like cogs and little pieces of machinery that have that you can actually follow out of the town to the southwest.
They've Hanseled and Greteled it for us boys.
As you are looking around the town, once you notice that like the tarps have been pulled back on these few houses, as you look around, you can see that it looks like a lot of things have been rummaged through here in town. And as you look around even more, you see even on some of these houses, some of those like cogs and chain, like garland and wreath kind of decorations have actually been taken as well off of some of these houses.
He's stealing the spirit of the holiday.
What was the name of the gang again?
I can't read my handwriting. All I can remember is that it starts with an R.
Was it Wrench's Raiders?
It's Ransackers.
As you are standing there, you see a sign that says it's a wanted sign. It's a wanted sign for Dag, the leader of Rinich's Rampagers.
Okay.
And Dag is his first name, and Rinich is his last name.
Daggerage.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, and you guys are in the town of Houghton, as in Houghton instead of Whoville.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I'm.
Oh man.
All right, welcome to a children's book. Okay, here we go. So it's easy to follow all of this, all of these leavings from whatever this gang took. Are you guys going to follow?
Well, yeah, right?
Obviously, we can't have them stealing the spirit of the holiday away from all these fine folk.
Yeah, it's showcase day. It's showcase day. Okay.
How will they celebrate Showcase Day without all of their wires and fimblers and tumblers and yeah.
As you guys are looking, you realize that probably the things that were taken were not just supplies. They probably took the inventions as well. That those tarps were actually covering whatever machinations they had been working on.
Machines? Because machinations are like plots.
On whatever machines they have been working on. I'm trying to embiggen my vocabulary. All right. Are you going to follow this trail of stuff?
Duh.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Kind of sneakily, though, I think.
Okay, well, with Hop leading the way, you can follow this trail. It leaves town to the southwest and then curves around and heads north. And this land is kind of plains, but there's some rolling hills up to the north, kind of the north and the west. And there's these autumn trees kind of interspersed around these hills. But you can see that this stream that runs through the town actually heads up into the hills. And it looks like this trail that you're following, it actually runs right along the side of the stream. And you guys are going to try to be sneaky?
Oh yeah.
Why don't we have everybody make a stealth check? We need 2 people to pass. Difficulty 15.
Ooh, nat 1. That's an 8 for Artis.
Nat 20 for Ember. Got a 26.
Yeah. Burt rolls with disadvantage and got a 4.
Hop also rolled with disadvantage and got a 5.
Okay. You guys, if this is like sneaking down the stairs in our Halloween episode all over again.
We're just crashing into each other.
For some reason, the plains creak. There's like loose boards everywhere.
Well, actually, it's less that. It's more the fact that the moon is high up in the sky. There's no clouds. And, with your armor on, Burt and Hop, it glints off of your armor and things do creak as you're walking.
Plus, Artis is wearing red and white striped pajamas, so he looks like a blob of toothpaste walking around out there.
Oh, man. As you guys head up north, following this stream, you can see that there is there's kind of some ruins, and then there's a slightly larger hill that's a little bit more peaked, and it looks like this trail heads right into the ruins. And we are going to keep your same sneaky checks, because what happens is you enter the ruins of Dressus.
No, that's so bad.
Oh gosh, I was hoping you guys wouldn't catch on as fast, and I could kind of keep throwing out these names, and then you guys would all be super impressed at the end. But you guys picked up on it too soon. Yes. So this town, these ruins are it's an old city called Dressus, and there is just some kind of some old broken down buildings and some streets still left. But as you start moving through the streets, you come to an intersection, and you guys are trying to be sneaky, but you can't help but get noticed. As you come to this intersection, you see the center of the intersection is this is old. It's full of like water from rainfall from a few days ago. There's this big puddle in the middle of this intersection, and around this puddle, you see 6 hobloids. You see 2 of them seem bigger and stronger, and 4 of them seem kind of more wimpy and subservient. But 5 of them are wearing chainmail and carrying shields and swords, and one of them is wearing more like leather armor, and he's got like a scimitar in his hand. And as you come around this corner towards this intersection, trying to be sneaky, you all spot each other at exactly the same time. And we are now going to roll initiative.
Woo!
Ember got a 15.
Oh, geez. That's my third nat 1 of the session. I've got a 5.
Oof.
Yikes. Yeah, Hop got a 4.
Burt got an 18.
And that's going to take us to the top. We have Burt. Burt, at this point, you are kind of on the south edge of this four-way intersection. To the left side of the four-way intersection, you see 3 hobloids in chainmail, and to the right side, you see 2 hobloids in chainmail and one wearing leather armor. And on the left, there is one of the bigger guys, and on the right, there's one of these bigger, stronger guys.
Got it. Burt is going to kind of move to the left of that large puddle towards the group of 3, the 2 smaller ones and one larger one that's kind of further back in.
Okay, the ones that are all wearing chainmail.
Yeah, and I'm just going to move there and have Burt ready an attack action in case anybody gets within the Liberator's reach, which is 10 feet.
Okay, and then that brings us now to Ember.
Ember is going to do a very similar, and she's going to walk towards the group that's on the right-hand side of the puddle, and she's going to shout out to them, "What are you guys doing here? You're not supposed to be here." And she's like trying to call as much attention as she can, and she's going to cast Confusion right in the middle of the group.
Oh, gosh.
And so that is a DC 14 Wisdom save for all 3 of them, 10-foot radius.
Okay, so here we go. The first one is the one wearing the leather armor, and his roll is... Oh, he rolled a natural 19. That's going to save no matter what. And then we have the other 2, the weaker, more puny ones. They are both confused.
Awesome. So on their turn, they'll roll a d10, and that says what they do.
Okay. That now brings us to the one wearing leather armor. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh! Ember. The one wearing leather armor points at you with his scimitar, yells out, "Hob, hob, 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 hob," and comes rushing at you, and is going to make 2 attacks against you with his or her scimitar. Does a 19 hit you?
Yes, a 19 hits.
Okay, so the first hit is a 19, the second one was a natural 1. So, for damage, oh my gosh, 19 damage.
Whew, that's a lot of damage.
That is a ton of damage. But that is his turn.
Ember is hurting.
And now, all the way down to initiative 5s, we get to Artis. Everybody rolled really poorly.
All right, so Artis is going to come up, just basically sprint up right next to Ember to take on this leather armored one that hit her.
Okay.
And so I'll take my first strike with my Dagger of Pity. It's a 9 to hit. I rolled a 2.
That is going to miss.
Okay, I will try again. It's an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, for 5 damage, and let's go ahead and turn that into a throat punch. So DC 14 Constitution saving throw, or this one is stunned.
Natural 20.
Well, that sucks. Well, I'll follow it up with the old one too, though. So I'll start off with a cross. An 18 again will hit for 5 more damage, and then a hook for 24 to hit for 7 damage.
Nice. I think that was a total of 17 damage that you just dealt. That brings us now to the weaker looking, more base hobloids. We're going to see if the confused ones, what they do. So the first one rolls a d10, he gets a 4. What does he do?
He doesn't move or take any actions this turn.
Okay. The second one rolls a 1.
The creature uses all its movement to move in a random direction.
Okay, we are going to roll a 8-sided die and see which direction he goes. We're going to start at 12 o'clock as 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He actually is going to head straight south and run into a building. Literally runs into the side of the building. Perfect.
Love
Okay. And now the other 2. Burt, you are standing up there alone. The other 2 are going to come towards you, and they are going to make some attacks against you, Burt. So the first one is going to swing.
Do I get my readied action?
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay. 16 to hit.
That is going to miss. These guys have chain and shields.
Ooh, okay.
Brutal.
Make your second attack.
A nat 1. So
Okay.
that's not going to do anything.
Okay, what is your AC? Is it 18?
No, it's 16.
Okay, you get hit twice.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh, you guys got hit for 16.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. That brings us now to Hop.
All right, Hop is going to jump into action here a little bit late and head up to help out Burt. And I think the first thing he's going to do is cast this branding smite as part of the bonus action. And then he's going to use his javelin and try to attack the guy in front of Burt. All right, so that was a 24 to hit. So it's 9 damage. And then with the branding smite, so 14 total.
It's enough. This guy falls down dead.
Huzzah.
There is one more threatening Burt.
Cool, yeah, I will take my javelin and I will stab at that other guy as well. And that was 23 to hit for 8 damage. And then I will... Oh, Divine Smite, yeah, so then I get to do an extra 2d8, which is 11.
All right. The Divine Smite itself was enough to kill this Hobloid.
Hell yeah.
All right, so 2 dead Hobloids. And that makes it really easy now for this next guy for what his move is going to be.
Is his move running in terror?
No, not at all. This guy is also wearing chainmail. This last guy to go, he's also wearing chainmail, but he is definitely beefier, stronger. This last guy is going to move up towards Burt. He actually ends up going through this big puddle in the middle of the street, and it slows him down a little bit, and he comes up 5 feet short of Burt, but he is aggressive, so he's going to use his bonus action to move a little bit further, and he's going to get right into base to base with Burt and make 2 longsword attacks. It looks like, those are brutal. That would be a 9 and an 8. Do either of those hit?
No. Come on, you ugly brute.
It's funny because that's actually what I named this guy, was Brute. And you can smell the Brute cologne that he's wearing as well.
Ooh.
Nice. Right.
Oh, man.
He's drinking a nice Brute.
So we got the Brute going up against Burt. And Burt, it is your turn.
Ooh, it's time for some street justice on this guy. I'll start with my bonus action, and I'm going to do my fighting spirit thing. So Burt's going to kind of whip the Liberator around and shout his little war cry of like, "Strong are the men of the Glass Mountains," and that's going to give him advantage on weapon attack rolls until the end of his current turn, and give him 5 temp HP, because why not, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go ahead and do a couple of attacks at this guy. 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
11 slashing damage. And his next attack will be a 16 to hit.
That's not enough.
Darn. But that's all I got.
Okay, he got his shield up in the way in time. All right. Ember, you are up. You have 2 on your side of the battle. You've got these 2 Hobloids who are confused, and then you've got this beefier one in leather armor who hit you really hard. And he's right up next to you and Artis.
Yeah. Ember is going to look at him and say, "I've had Johns hit me harder in the bedroom." And she's going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Gosh.
Nice.
So what does he got to do for that?
DC 14 Wisdom save.
Oh, natural 1. What happens to him?
He takes 3d6, and I rolled really bad. I got 9. But since he failed the save, he has to run away from me with his full movement right now as a reaction.
As a reaction? Oh my gosh.
Does that open him up for attacks of opportunity as well?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. All right. He runs away 30 feet.
So I will pull out my whip named Desire and crack it at him as he's running away. 15 to hit. It probably misses.
15 actually barely hits.
Oh, got 10 slashing damage.
Nice.
Ooh. Yeah, Artis pulled out his Dagger of Pity and went with a 12 to hit.
And that definitely misses, yes. Nice move. Now, what happens to him now is that effect go away? The Dissonant Whispers goes away?
Yeah, it's just one reaction.
Okay. All right. He stops in his tracks, turns around, and glares at you. And he is going to come rushing back in. And he charges out and he yells out, "Hob, hob, hob, hob." Does anyone speak Gobloid?
Nope. No, sir.
Nope.
Hop?
No, I'm a good Christian boy. I don't speak Goblin.
All right. He is going to split his attacks between Artis and Ember. So Artis, the attack coming at you is a 21.
That will hit.
That is going to be, That's going to be a whopping 7 damage.
Nice.
He rolls 3d6 plus 3, and he rolled 2, 1, and 1.
I'll take it.
Then he's going to attack at Ember. Ember, oh my gosh, does a 23 hit you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. And that's going to be 14 damage.
Okay. I am hurting bad. Oh, wait, no. Nope, I drop.
Oh no!
No.
Ember drops.
Ooh.
All right. And this is the soften you up part of the episode. All right. He gets a big grin on his face. Artis, that is you.
Right. So Artis does not like this, and he will say, "Do you enjoy hitting women?"
Yes, it does.
And I will strike out with my dagger. Does a 26 hit? Yes. 9 damage.
Nice. He is hurting.
Okay, and then my second attack with the dagger, that's only a 12, so that will miss.
That misses.
And then I am going to, you know what? Yeah, let's do the 1-2 again. We'll do a jab. 13 doesn't hit. I'll do another jab. Oh, 26 to hit again.
That hits.
For 6 damage.
Oh, he is hanging on by a thread.
Does the confusion go down when Ember goes down?
It's concentration, right?
Yeah, I was going to say that when you got to their turn, but yeah, they're back to normal.
Okay, they kind of shake their heads like, what?
I am screwed.
It is now the Hobloid's turn. So we have one Hobloid. He is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's coming right at Artis. The other one is coming 5, 10, 15. And he's going to come at Artis as well. Artis, you are getting attacked 2 times.
Bring it.
A 10 or an 11?
Nope.
Okay, they both miss.
I am super dodgy.
All right, Hop, you are on the side over here with Burt facing the Brute. And the Brute looks like he has taken some damage, but he's still fairly healthy.
I think at this point, Hop is going to step away since he's kind of got Burt in between him and the Brute, and go over to Ember and lay some hands on her and give her like 20 HP.
Wow.
Perfect. Ember's eyes flutter open. Whew. Last of the round, we have the Brute versus Burt. The Brute is going to... Oh, gosh, I can't believe he's going to do this.
They just switched the letters around. You got Brute and Burt.
The Brute is going to attack Burt twice. We got a 7 and a 7. Neither one of those hit. He calls out something in Gobloid that you guys can't understand, but you're pretty sure it is get him. And 3 allies within 120 feet of him get to immediately use their reactions to make an attack. So, Artis, you've got an attack from a Hobloid, a 20.
That hits.
Dealing 3 damage. You've got an attack from this leather
daddy.
This leather daddy for 12.
Misses.
That sounds like something Tobias Finke would say.
Totally.
Exactly. I'm looking for something that says "Daddy likes leather." All right. And then Ember, you have this last Hobloid is going to attack you, the one who ran into the wall, and he is going to hit you for a 19.
That hits.
All right. That's going to be 7 damage.
Okay.
Now, as I recall, Ember didn't get hit at all last time she played.
This is true.
Okay. You're getting your comeuppance. All right. Back to the top, we've got Burt.
All right. I think I'm just going to do normal attacks instead of doing my fighting spirit thing.
Okay.
Maybe that's silly to save that, but I'm going to go ahead and save it.
I would save it.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do a couple normal attacks on this guy. First attack is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Yes, fantastic. For 11 slashing.
Okay.
Next attack is a 15 to hit, so that's probably not going to do it.
That's a miss. His AC is 18.
Cool. And then since I'm not going to be using my fighting spirit for bonus action, I'll do my bonus action polearm master attack and try and hit him with the butt of the Liberator. A crit.
There you go.
Oh no,
Critical
you
hit.
crit with the wrong end of it, though.
I critted with the wrong end of the thing.
Oh gosh, I think that happened last time.
Yeah, I think so too. And so I rolled max damage on that.
Nice.
So is it double the damage dice roll? Is that it?
Yeah, it looks like you rolled a 4, so that'd be 4 times 2 plus 3. You rolled another 11.
11 damage. All right.
All right. This guy is now bloodied.
All right.
Very good. Ember, you are lying on the ground. You have a hobloid and this bigger, bulkier leather daddy standing next to you.
Leather daddy. So Ember's going to stand up and she's going to say, I'll have to charge you for that one. And she's going to cast Dissonant Whispers again, but this time at level 2. So DC 14, wisdom save again.
Another natural 1.
And I rolled 18 damage that time.
Against Leather Daddy?
Against Leather Daddy.
And Leather Daddy grabs his head, starts shouting out, Hob, Hob, Hob! Turns around to run and falls dead flat on his face.
I've seen reactions like that before. I'm just going to stand up and... No, I'll stay right there.
You terrify me, miss.
Nice. All right, Artis, it is your turn.
Okay, Artis has that dagger in his hand, and he's just spinning with it, attacking both of these hobloids in his pajamas. So a 13 to hit. For the first
That
one will miss. Second attack is
Chainmail and shields.
the second one is a 21 to hit.
Yes, which one are you attacking?
That one, this is for the north.
Okay.
And that will be 10 damage for that attack.
This guy is hanging on by a thread.
Okay, then I'll take just one bonus action attack. I'll do a jab at that guy. 14 will miss.
And it is now the hobloid's turn. Okay, one of them is attacking at you, Artis. One of them is attacking at you, Ember. So Artis does an 18 hit you.
It does hit me.
6 damage. And then Ember does a 21 hit you. Man, they're rolling really good for their hits.
Ouch.
For 4 damage.
Okay. Still standing, but I'm good.
Okay, Hop, you are up. You are more over on the east side of the intersection now with Ember and Artis and these two weenie hobloids.
Yeah, Hop is going to get up and stand next to Ember, and he is going to, again, use his branding smite and then go after this guy harassing her with his javelin. And that's a 24 to hit. So 4 damage plus the 7 radiant damage from the smite.
The perfect amount to kill him.
Nice. And then am I able to kind of move up towards...
Yeah, you can get to the last guy.
Towards the last guy there and again stab at him with my javelin for 13.
You need to get a 16, so.
That's it then.
All right. Trading blow for blow, we've got Burt versus the Brute. It is the Brute's turn, and he's got 2 attacks coming Burt's way. Looks like a 12 or a 16.
The 16 will just hit.
All right, I think this is the first time the Brute has hit. 11 damage with 1 hit.
Ooh. All right. I see you.
And he is going to see if he gets his other skill back. He does not. Okay, and now on to Burt. Burt, is your turn.
All right, we're just gonna slug right back at him. Have a go with old Liberator. An 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
12 slashing damage.
Oh, you switched it up this time.
Yeah. Tired of rolling those 11s every time.
Yes.
We'll have another go for an 11 to hit though this time, so that's not going to get the job done. And then we'll do the butt of the weapon again.
Okay.
23 to hit with that.
That'll hit.
Man, that thing's dynamite.
Butt strike.
For another 7 damage, max damage again.
That's awesome. All right, this guy's hurting. He is closer to death than he is to halfway, so
Fantastic.
you're definitely wearing this guy down.
All right.
Ember, you're up. There's one hobloid left near you.
Ember is gonna flicker whip and then snap it just between Artis and Hop at the hobloid there. She got a 24 to hit
That'll hit.
for 10 damage.
Nice. That will do it. He actually only had 1 hit point left. He goes down.
Oh, nice.
The east side of the intersection is now cleared. Only Burt and the Brute remain. Did you want to move or stay put?
Ember will stay put, but she'll cheer on Burt over there. You've got it, Burt. You can handle that one.
All right, Artis, you're up.
All right, so Artis is not the kind of monk, or at least not high enough level monk yet where he can walk on water. So he's just going to trudge through this puddle to try to go help Burt out. Difficult terrain, correct?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well, my speed is 45, so I can get 20 feet at first, and then I'm going to go ahead and just use my action to do a dash, and I'm just going to come to the other side of this brute to help distract it so that Burt can finish it off.
Perfect. And that brings us now to Hop.
So Hop is going to also kind of try to move more in that direction. I don't think he can really get much further as well, but he'll kind of go and stand along the shore of the lake and cheer on Burt. And then he'll just kind of hold an action, so if anybody gets too close, he'll attack him.
Okay, and that brings us now to the Brute again. The Brute is going to take one attack at Artis and one at Burt. He is going to attack at Artis with a 6. That's a miss. And against Burt with a 12. All right. And let's just see if he gets his skill back. He does not. Okay. Burt, you are up.
All right, let's finish this dude off. Let's start poking him with the Liberator again. 11 to hit for the first attack, so not a.
Misses.
Another attack for a 23 to hit that time.
Okay.
And 8 slashing damage. And we'll try the butt attack again.
You go to do the butt attack, and you miss because he's already fallen down dead.
Yes!
Cue victory music! Well, here you are in this intersection in this ruined town called Drassus, with now these 6 dead hobloids all around you. It looks like the trail continues north through the ruins and up into the hills. And as you are standing here looking up towards the hills, you can see that slightly more jagged hill, more peaked hill, actually, it looks like there's a cave up on the side of the hill. And it looks, if the trail continues in that direction, it's going to take you right back up into that cave.
That is a strange hill up there. I think if I were to name it, I would name it something like Mount Trumpet.
That's uncanny.
Is that from
Mount Crumpet is from the Grinch.
Okay.
Is that what it is? Okay, gotcha.
I was thinking of calling it Mount Strumpet, but I didn't want to offend the lady over here.
No offense taken. She's Ember is patting her clothes down and casting Cure Wounds on herself.
I mean, how's everybody feeling? That was not fun. I thought this was going to be a jolly adventure, but no, it's that hurt quite a bit, and I know that Ember probably feels the same way.
Oh, I'll be fine.
I have a bit of lifeblood left to give if anybody needs a little bit of healing.
I say we continue on. We can just keep following the trail. Just I'm not as spry as I was hoping to be. Would anybody be opposed to catching our breath here for a little bit?
No, I think that's a fine
I think
idea.
that's a great idea.
That's fine with me.
Shall we bring the bodies in out of the intersection and maybe hide them in some of these ruined buildings?
I guess so.
Wait, why does this one have an antler taped to his head?
Oh, that suddenly is the saddest thing ever.
Not yet. Not yet. Sorry. Not yet. Sorry.
Not yet. Don't get ahead of yourselves, guys. Come on.
So yeah, I guess Artis will just pick one of these ruined buildings to kind of go hide behind a wall and bandage himself up a little bit.
Take a snooze.
All right, yeah, you guys take an hour or so to kind of lick your wounds, burn through some hit dice, that kind of thing, get back some skills that maybe you used. As you guys are going through these bodies as well, you find 5 suits of chain mail, 5 shields, 5 long swords, and then on this leather daddy, he's actually wearing studded leather, and he's got a scimitar, as well as you find some javelins and even some darts. And because what you guys really care about is how much gold do you find. On these guys, you actually end up finding about 45 gold pieces.
Well, that doesn't divide evenly.
I mean,
between
44, so you can split it evenly.
Yeah.
44
Thank
gold
you.
pieces.
I miscounted at first. I thought there was 45, but there were only 44.
There you go.
Artis will take the darts.
Okay. And do you want the scimitar, the chainmail, or the shields? Or the longswords?
Nah.
I'm kind of vibing on my javelin, RN.
All right. After an hour or so, you guys you feel like you've caught your breath. You feel like you've bandaged up your wounds. Everybody's feeling a little bit better. I don't normally ask this, but how's everyone doing health-wise at this point?
I am mostly full. I'm just down about 3 hit points. Well, down exactly 3 hit points.
Yeah, Hop is 10 out of 10, so.
Nice. Yeah, Bert's doing great.
I feel like Ember is the one who I'm most concerned about.
Yeah, Ember's good too.
Nice. Okay, you guys gather your things. You get all cleaned up, ready to go, and then it's still nighttime. It's still the middle of the night, so you guys can continue to follow this trail up and towards that cave. Are you guys just trudging along? Or are you guys trying to be sneaky?
Maybe this time we'll be better at being sneaky.
That's not likely.
I think we should try.
Ember's going to give Bardic inspiration to everyone to help them be stealthy.
Okay. Bert got a 14 then for stealth, which is pretty shocking for him.
Okay.
Ember got a 25.
Hop got an 11.
Artis got a 22.
Okay, so we had a 22 and a 25. Those are both successes. So you managed to be very sneaky. In fact, there's a couple times where like Bert, his armor starts to squeak, and then Ember just kind of reaches out, puts her hands on his shoulders, and helps hold the pauldrons down so they don't like clack. And
Let's be honest, it was probably the butt plate, and then Bert turned all red and was like, "Whoa, lady, whoa."
Blushed furiously.
All right. You guys approach this cave. You can see this cave has some light coming from it. There are some like torches and things inside this cave. As you begin to sneak into this cave, you see boxes and piles of junk and weird, strange contraptions. You see this very large wagon at the mouth of the cave that still has a lot of this junk and all these machines and these inventions in it. And you don't see anybody else in the cave, but at the back of the cave, you see a ladder that goes up into a hole in the ceiling.
Well, we better go check it out.
I need to know, then, marching order.
After you, gentlemen, I'll take the ladder last.
Bert will go first.
Hop will follow along with Bert. He's putting on a brave face.
Artis will go third. He's got the movement to move around if he needs to, even if he's behind.
Okay. You climb up this ladder, Bert, into this hole in the ceiling, and it opens up into this other cave. As you climb out, you see that there are carpets on the floor. You see there is a bed in the corner. You see some treasures and different knickknacks. You see a table just loaded with weapons. And Bert, as you get up there, I want you to make a perception check. Hop, you come up right behind him.
All right. 7.
All right, you get up in here and it is very, very quiet. You do see, however, that there is an actual fire that is burning here in this cave.
Hey, guys, there's a fire in this cave.
Well, look at that. It's an actual fire. This is amazing.
The ingenuity of these people.
I guess what I'm trying to get at is there's a fire that's lit, which means somebody's probably around.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, Artis, you come up, and then Ember, you are the last one up the ladder into this cave. I want Artis and Hop and Ember to make perception checks as well.
That's a nat 20 for 23.
Ember got a 6.
And Hop rolled a 7, so.
All right. As you guys get up there, everyone's kind of straining to hear. I think Hop and Ember, you can hear the little pop and crack of the fire. But Artis, maybe it's, growing up or living on a farm for a while, you had like dogs and things. You can hear what sounds like the panting of a dog coming from further down into this cave.
Everybody be careful. I think I hear a dog.
Gosh, I hate dogs.
Do you really?
How could you say that?
What? You guys actually like them things? They're dirty and they stink. You're always mucking around the place.
You're dirty and you stink, and we still keep you around.
Oh my gosh.
In Bert's defense, he doesn't lick his own butt in public.
But if I could. But if I could.
Does he smell your ass when he meets a new friend as well?
But if I could, I'll tell you what.
All right. as Hop moves further into the cave, as you were talking about licking butts and stuff like that, Hop steps onto like a very kind of a rich-looking carpet just kind of laid haphazardly on the ground here. And as you, Hop, look, you can see standing up here in this cave, on the south edge of this cave, there's actually an opening that opens out and looks out over kind of this valley that you followed to get up here, over the ruins, and you can see all the way down to Houghton, all the way down as you follow the stream. Hop, as you look towards the opening of this cave, you can see there is another hobloid standing, looking out south towards the town of Houghton. And you see he is big. He has green skin. He is wearing armor that is covered in like red blood or paint or something as he stands there gazing out over the valley.
And all the noise.
Can we tell if his heart is 3 sizes too small?
I was actually going to ask if Hop knew any showcase day songs, so we could all get up here and sing Tabutore.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so you see this figure. With your guys' stealth checks, you don't think that he has seen you yet. So, Artis, with your 23 perception, you feel something's off. Something doesn't quite feel right here in this cave. Almost like there's a slight vibration in the air or in the ground or something. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
All right, Hop got a 15, finally getting a decent roll.
Nice.
Ember got an 8.
Burt got a nat 1 on his initiative, which was a 2.
Artis got a 14.
Dag Rinich got a 7. And that last thing will be for fun for me.
Sandy Claus, why?
Oh my gosh. All right, the first to go is going to be Hop.
Okay, I am going to kind of continue to sneak up sort of behind this guy, and then I would like to just shoot at him with my javelin after, again, casting Branding Smite. Oh man, so that's a 7 to hit.
You miss. This is your lightning javelin that you just threw past him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, make a luck check. Odds, evens. Odds, it goes flying out of this cave and it's gone.
17.
It goes flying over his shoulder and goes out the cave and falls down, 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 and out of the battle. You'll be able to get it later, but not this fight.
My javelin!
You have other javelins, right?
I have other stuff, yeah.
That was an excellent throw.
You get one more attack.
So I will kind of stare in shock, and then I'll pull out my short sword and I'll attack with that. And that's a 9 to hit.
Okay, so you're going to move all the way up to him and get a 9 to hit. That will miss. It looks like he is wearing leather and fur, but it's all like covered in blood. And as you strike out and you hit, you know that the swing that you did should have definitely hit him. But this leather armor seemed to block the blow better than you would have expected.
Damn it.
Artis, you are up.
All right, so Artis, again, with his perception check, thinking things might not be as they seem, he's going to come around to the west, so to his right, and he's going to try to come around and flank the dude. Does he see anything interesting as he's coming around?
Do you want to use your action to try to make another perception check?
No, I'll use my action to throw some darts that I just picked off of one of this dude's henchmen.
Okay, you feel like something's not right, but go ahead and make your attacks.
Their range is, the range is only 20. How far away am I? I have disadvantage on these attacks. So, dart 1, it's a 12 to hit.
That's a miss.
Dart 2, 14 to hit.
That's a miss.
That would have been a crit, but okay. Darts suck.
All right, let's see here. We're going to roll 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to roll a 4-sided die to see who gets the surprise. Oh my goodness, it looks like Artis, you felt like something was off, and you know what? You were right. Suddenly, from the ceiling drops this big dog. It's like a devil demon dog. It's more like a wolf, but it has these big antlers growing out of its skull as it drops down and growls at you. And then it is going to leap upon you for a 9.
No, it misses.
It misses. That was its turn. Now it is to Ember.
Ember's gonna run up towards Dag Rinich, and he's gonna say, "Didn't you know the spirit of Showcase Day has nothing to do with the inventions?" And she's gonna cast Hideous Laughter on him. DC 14 Wisdom save, or he falls on the ground laughing.
Oh my gosh. He falls prone, laughing.
I do find myself rather funny.
Wow.
Showcase Day wins again. Ha
What is the condition of his heart looking like now? Does it look to be growing or anything?
Yeah, did it grow 3 sizes that day?
I don't believe so. In fact, this is a surprise round. You guys managed to surprise him. So it's his turn next, but he does not get to go. He is just going to continue laughing on the ground. And that brings us now to Burt.
Well, the joke wasn't that funny.
Burt is going to take a dash action to try to get up here next to Hop with the dash. And then, that's it.
All right, Dag is now surrounded by your two heavier fighters. And that brings us back to the top for Hop.
All right. Well, Hop is not feeling his most confident, to be honest, but he is going to strike out again with that short sword for a 9 to hit.
You should have advantage. Yeah, he's on the ground.
Oh, nice. Okay, so for a 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
And I do think he still gets that radiant damage with that next hit, too. Yeah, so I think that ends up being 10 total. And then I'm going to use my Divine Smite on that as well, since I'm not rolling great, to do an extra 13.
Okay.
And then I will attack again with my short sword for 15 to hit.
Roll it again. Advantage still.
Oh, that's right. 20 to hit. Haha. That'll do 4 damage.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's a good round. 27 damage in one round. Artis, you have this big demon dog with antlers in front of you, growling and trying to bite at you.
All right, so Artis will yell out, "There's a dog, there's a dog, there's a demon dog, there's a demon dog!" And I'm going to take a couple of strikes at it with my dagger. Does a 24 hit it?
24 will hit, yes.
For 7 piercing damage, and it needs to... I'm going for the throat. So, DC 14 Constitution saving throw, or it's stunned.
Oh my gosh. Come on. You rolled a natural 1, which is going to fail anyway, but it would have been a 6.
Okay.
He is now stunned.
He is stunned, so I'm going to go ahead and take my next attacks with advantage. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right, so that's another 10 damage.
Okay.
And then I might as well, while I have him like this, I'll do the old one too. So first one's a cross for 20 to hit.
Yep.
For 9 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll do a hook for 25 to hit.
Yep.
For 5 more damage.
Oh my goodness. Stunned and 31 damage. Oh my gosh.
Just literally beating that dog to death with your bare hands.
Burt, I see what you mean about these dogs.
They're terrible. Get it.
Just kicking
it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, Max the demon dog, it is his turn now. At the end of his turn, he gets to make another Constitution save to come out of the stunned.
Nope, it is stunned until the end of my next turn.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Ember, you're up.
Ember is gonna continue moving forward towards the Dag Rinich, and she's gonna strike out at him with her whip for a 21 to hit, dealing 10 slashing damage.
Once you hit him for the first time, does he keep laughing or is it broken at that point?
He gets advantage to break the spell on his turn at the end of his turn.
Okay, cool.
So,
Well, it is now his turn.
No, it's not. Ember, aren't you a swords bard?
I have used my inspiration, all my inspiration.
But you still get 2 attacks at level 6.
Do I? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I do. I have been playing this wrong this whole time.
I was fine with that.
Let's do it again. 18 to hit
That'll hit.
for another 7 damage.
All right. And now it is his turn. And what does he have to make? He has advantage to do a wisdom save.
Wisdom save DC 14.
He gets a 19.
He's still prone though, because that's the end of his turn.
Okay. That brings us now to Bert's turn.
All right, let's do this. All right, first attack, 14 to hit. That's not going to get the job done. And we'll whip around the Liberator and have a second go for an 11 to hit. Oof. And that is all. Well, I'm going to do an action surge. And we're going to try it again. Because I've got advantage. Let's use it. 22 to hit for 12 slashing. And next attack, 20 non-natural. Wow.
Non-natural 20. Okay, perfect.
Non-natural
For how
20.
much damage for that dirty 20?
For 10 slashing. I love you guys. I just want you to know that.
Merry Christmas.
You're okay.
Powerful button smash. 17 to hit.
Powerful butt smash. How did you know my Google search history?
17 to hit.
Barely hits.
Oh, hallelujah. For 6 damage.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Bert, Dag is going to take a legendary action, and he is going to move up to his speed without provoking an attack of opportunity. So half his speed, and then he gets to move 15 feet away, no attacks of opportunity.
Okie dokie.
And he stands up, he looks at you, points his glaive at you, and says, "Hob, hob, hob." But nobody knows what he's saying. Okay, back to the top with Hop.
I picture Hop just confused at this whole interaction. Like, why do they keep saying my name?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, Hop is gonna run up, and he's gonna honestly just continue attacking with this short sword. He is kind of in a rage. So 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, for 8 damage, and then he will come in again for 12 to hit.
And that's a miss.
Okay.
Okay, at the end of your turn, he's going to burn another legendary action. He's going to take an attack against you. He rolled a 19, which is a 26 to hit,
That does hit.
and you take 12 damage.
Oh no.
Plus,
Okay, now this just sounds like you're just punishing me at this point.
no, he is going to...
Well, it's like plus,
No,
know.
he's smiting you. He's smiting you
Oh. I'm smitten.
for 12 more damage.
That'll hurt.
Yes. Okay, Artis, you have this demon dog named Max in front of you, who is kind of shaking out of his being stunned, but he is still stunned currently.
Does it look like I've made him bleed?
Bloody? I would say no.
Ooh, okay. So I will go ahead and take 2 strikes with my dagger. 24 to hit
That's a hit.
for 10 damage.
Okay.
13 to hit. Does that hit?
13 does not hit.
Okay.
He's stunned. You get advantage. He's stunned.
Yeah, shoot. Okay, that was so. I guess those first 2 rolls were for my first attack. Second attack would be a 13.
That's a miss. 13, and 13.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
3 13s in a row. Okay.
There we go.
Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and do the old 1-2 across for 18 to hit,
That's a hit. Yep.
7 damage, and then a hook for 19 to hit for 9 more damage.
Very good. Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my full movement to be like, to come running up to my friends and be like, there's a dog, there's a dog, there's a dog, there's a dog, there's a dog.
And just as you leave his threat range, he shakes his head and lets out a howl and leaps. Odds, it's Artis and Ember. Evens, it's Ember and Burt. Artis and Ember. This dog leaps in the air, flies through the air, and lands right on top of both of you.
Ow.
What I need you guys to do is make either a strength or dexterity saving throw Difficulty 16.
Ooh.
Ember got a 20.
Oh. Artis got a 9.
Okay, Artis, you are knocked prone.
This is going to be bad.
You are pushed 5 feet away, and the damage is going to be 13 bludgeoning damage from just the weight of this creature, and 15 slashing damage. That is what Artis takes.
Ow.
Ember takes half that.
Okay.
Artis is knocked prone underneath this dog.
But it's a dog, do your thing!
Dogs are the worst.
Since he entered my threat range, am I able to use my Polearm Master to get like an opportunity attack?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I got a nat 1, so that's not going to do anything.
All right. At the end of the dog's turn, Dag is going to take his last legendary action, and he's going to attack at Hop again for a 23 to hit.
That'll do it.
6 damage.
Ouch.
All right. Ember, what are you going to do?
Ember is going to shuffle around this big dog, get a little bit closer to Dag Wrench, and she's going to say, "Guys, I think I understand his language." And she's going to say to him, "Human, human, human, human." And she's going to cast Dissonant Whispers at level 4 this time.
Oh, golly. So what's he got to do? Wisdom save?
DC 14 Wisdom.
He rolled a 17.
I think I need to take that psychic damage as well.
I think we all took that. He rolled a 17. He got a 22. He is
Okay.
fine.
So he passes, but he takes half damage. I rolled 19.
19 damage? Woo.
I did it at level 4, so it was a lot.
So he's going to take 9 damage. If it makes you guys feel any better, he is bloodied. All right. It is now his turn. He makes 3 attacks with his glaive. Okay, Hop. Does a 22 hit you?
Yeah,
That's 12 damage.
I'm not looking good.
Ember. Does a 24 hit you?
Oh, just barely. Just barely.
And that's 7 damage.
Okay.
And then the last attack is going to come at Ember.
Oh,
Oh, a 13. Does that hit you?
that misses.
Okay. All right. That is his turn. His legendary actions have reset. Here we go. Burt, it is your turn.
Well, all right. I will go ahead and do my fighting spirit this time, and we're going to attack that filthy dog. 18 to hit.
That will hit, yes.
Sweet. For 10 slashing.
Okay.
And then again, 23 to hit
That'll hit.
for another 10 slashing. And that's all I've got.
As Burt is stabbing this big demon dog, Artis is just underneath saying, "Come on, guys, give back Christmas."
All right. At the end of Burt's turn, we are going to have another legendary action from Dag Rinich. Suddenly, there is a nauseous super nos. And I need everyone to make a... Let's do Constitution save. Difficulty 13.
Okay.
No, Hop rolled 12. No.
Ember got a 3.
Oof.
Okay.
Bert got a 16.
Artis got a 14.
Okay. So Artis and Burt are fine. Ember and Hop, you are both frightened now of Dag. And you have to get at least 39 and a half feet away from him before you can make the save. Before you can try to make that save to be unfrightened. Okay?
It smelled like a black
Like,
banana with a greasy black peel.
Well, it was a nauseous super nos. Okay.
Sure was.
Hop, you are frightened. Okay, Hop, you can attack, but you're going to be attacking with disadvantage at this point.
God damn it. So I am actually going to, instead of attacking, I would like to disengage and, step back and kind of run away a little bit.
Okay.
And then I would like to lay hands on myself and also give myself a little bit of health.
Now that's a sin.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. I'm a paladin. I get to make that decision. It's okay.
It's okay. It's fine, guys.
God told me it was okay. We talked about it.
All right. Okay, after Hop's turn, Dag has one more legendary action this turn because the 39.5-foot pole, the Nauseous Super Nos, takes 2 actions. So, Ember, an attack is coming at you. Does an 11 hit you? No.
That does not.
All right, he's out of legendary actions for this turn until his turn is up again. All right, Artis, you are prone under the creature.
Okay. Am I like grappled or anything, or do I just can I get up as normal?
It looks like you're just knocked prone. You can get back up as normal.
Okay, all right. I'll get up, and I will kind of step out from underneath it, and I will go ahead and start attacking it. And I'll be like, "Dumb dog, why are you tackling me?" Anyway, so I'll attack it with a 22.
That hits.
8 damage.
All right. He's looking very hurt.
Good. And then I'll take a throat punch on it. DC 14 con saving throw.
Okay. He should be able to make this. Yeah, he makes it with 16.
Okay, second attack is going to be a 22 to hit again
That'll hit.
for 10 more damage.
Oh! And this dog falls down dead. Its
You
antlered head.
monsters!
Its antlered head hits the floor. Some blood rolls down over his nose, giving him a bright, shiny red nose.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh, that's dark.
Yeah, that's real. Oh, man.
So it took me 5 to stand up, which means I can close the distance with the green dude.
With Dag, yeah.
Dag, yo. I'm going to go ahead and... I already did that joke once, but we'll keep it in. Never gets old. And I'll go ahead and do a flurry of blows on this dude. So let's jab him. That's a nat 1. And then I'll follow it with a cross with another nat 1.
You had 3 13s in a row and now 2 1s in a row.
I have rolled
man.
so many nat 1s in this session, guys. I started off with 3 nat 1s, like in the first half hour.
Oh,
Wild.
brutal. Okay.
It's my turn.
All right. That brings us now past Max the dead dog to Ember. Ember, you are frightened of this guy, so you have disadvantage on your attacks unless you get 39.5 feet away from him, and then you can make that save again.
All right. Ember is going to plug her nose and she's going to say, "Ugh, the only words I can describe this with are stink, stank, and stunk." And she's going to cast Dissonant Whispers at level 3.
Okay.
I love that Ember is like our comedic relief with like the witty repartee kind of stuff.
He rolled a natural 1, which is going to fail. So how much damage is that?
16 damage, and he has to run as far away from me as he can.
Instantly.
Yes. Hopefully that's 39.5 feet.
No, it's about 30 feet away.
Okay.
I'm taking a attack of opportunity as it runs by me.
Yeah, I will too, but with disadvantage. I rolled a 9 for my attack of opportunity.
I rolled a 14, but I have an ability I'm calling Unerring Aim. For every point of adrenaline I use, it adds 2 to my to hit. So I'm going to actually use 2 of those to get it up to an 18.
And that will hit.
Okay, so then damage will be 6 damage, and then I would like to try to stun it. So it's a DC 14 con save.
Natural 20.
That was a waste. Okay.
Bummer.
All right. Nice moves. It is now his turn. He is going to come rushing back in with a scream right up to Artis, swinging his glaive with all his might 3 times in Artis's direction.
Oh,
We
shoot.
have a 14,
Nope.
a 19,
Yes.
and a 13.
No.
That will be max damage, 14 damage to Artis.
I am looking rough.
Okay. Burt, it is your turn, and his legendary actions have refreshed.
Oh, goodness. All right. Well, Burt will move forward and try to get into range. And we'll go ahead and use my last bonus action for Fighting Spirit to get advantage. And we'll go ahead and have a bunch of attacks with the Liberator. as one does. An 11 to hit. That's not going to do it. Next one is a 22 to hit.
There you go. There's some damage.
For 5 slashing. Oh, that was terrible.
Okay.
And that's all I can do.
All right. Legendary action attack against Artis. That would be an 18
That will hit.
for 5 damage.
Okay.
I'll use my reaction to intercept the attack and reduce the damage by 4 damage. Rolled minimum on that.
You take 1 damage.
I'm still up. At this point, though, 1 damage makes a big difference.
Oh my gosh. All right. Hop, you are frightened of Dag, and it is your turn.
Okay, well, I am pretty spooked, so I guess I will try to get 39 and a half feet away. And then what do I have to roll to not be scared of him anymore?
Constitution save DC 13, because it's his stink.
Gosh, I got an 11, so I'm still spooked out by him.
Okay.
So at this point, I'm just kind of going to hang out over here and try to not pee my pants.
Okay. Well, very good. Yeah, and at this point, you've moved far enough away, you can't move closer to him at this point. After that move, Artis, you're getting another attack at you.
Oh, come on.
You're the only person he can reach? That's an 11.
Oh, good. Because there's no doubt that if he had hit me, that would have knocked me unconscious.
Okay. Artis.
I will go ahead and take some attacks against this guy. Dagger attack 1. 12 will miss. Dagger attack 2. 26 will hit.
That'll hit.
For 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I'll jab at him. 12 to hit. Man.
That's a miss.
Okay.
All right. Here comes his last legendary action. It's coming at Artis. Ooh, 26.
Okay. Low roll.
Oh, max damage, 14 damage with his glaive.
I am unconscious.
Ooh. Ember, your turn.
Okay, so Ember, she can't step closer to Artis, so she's gonna, from where she's standing, she's gonna cast Healing Word. Nope, I don't have Healing Word prepared. I thought I did.
Ouch.
I do not. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna cast Healing Word. I'm gonna just plug my nose again and kind of wave my hand in front of my face as I'm walking away, and cast Dissonant Whispers again.
So that's a save on his part.
DC 14.
Yeah, he rolled a 19, natural 19, so I think he saved.
I rolled a 19 for damage, so it'll be another 9 damage for him.
Okay. He's looking rough.
And I'm gonna back up just 5 feet.
Okay. All right, it is now his turn. His legendary actions are resetting after his turn. He rushes Burt. Burt, you're getting 3 attacks at you.
Oh gosh, here we go, guys.
18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. That is 7 damage.
Okay.
And a 16.
That also hits.
That is 12 damage.
Okay, so 7 and 12, we're at 19.
Yep. And then the last one is a 25 to hit, which deals another 12 damage.
Okay, so 31.
Okay.
Oof.
And he's got legendary actions again.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Burt, you're up.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Bert's just gonna start hacking at this guy. This time with no advantage or anything. A 10 to hit.
That's a miss.
Really? I rolled a 4. All right. We will. Let's see this. We're gonna try again for another, and a nat 1 to hit.
Oh my
on
gosh.
That one.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Let's see if we can use the butt of the weapon. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, thank goodness. Butt of the weapon. Old trusty butt hit. For max damage on it, 7 damage.
I didn't realize that Burt was an ass guy.
Well, you know, he keeps it to himself, but
Isn't
you know.
everybody just a little bit at least?
You know.
Oh man.
Remember Billy Gunn from the old days of WWF, and his song
Yes.
was his walk-up music was basically "I'm an ass man."
Oh my gosh. All right. Burt, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
There is nothing that I can do, so I
Well,
will
you can
just...
move. You can move.
Yeah, but then draw an opportunity attack, and I'm not willing to do that, so no, I'm going to stay put.
He's going to use a legendary action and attack you anyway. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Natural
wow.
20.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, brutal. Okay, let's see what the damage is. That'll be 16 damage.
Okay.
Merry Christmas, everybody. We killed off the B team.
Is Burt still standing?
He's still standing.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
How about Hop? Hop, you are 39 and a half feet away from him. You can try to make that save again at the end of your turn. What do you want to do?
There's not really much I can do because I can't really move closer to him, and
You don't have any more javelins?
I have daggers.
You can throw a dagger with disadvantage.
I guess I could try to throw a dagger at him and see if I can get him. 10 to hit.
That's a miss.
Oh, and then it's with disadvantage. So, okay, a 12 to hit.
Okay, 2 daggers go flying by.
Man, I'm not very good at aiming tonight.
Make your Constitution save again. Difficulty 13.
Woo, 16.
Okay, you are no longer frightened of this guy.
Nice. I won't be afraid anymore.
Okay. After your turn, Dag is going to take another legendary action, attacking at Burt. A 19.
Okay. What's the damage?
12.
I am still up.
Oh my gosh, how are you still up?
Wow.
Okay, Artis, we need a death saving throw from you.
Yeah, we do. Okay, here we go. Come on. This would be a great time for a nat 20. It's a 14, no?
It's one in the positive column.
Mm-hmm.
After that turn, he is going to use his last legendary action to attack at Burt again. 20.
Yeah, that'll do it.
8 damage.
I am still up.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness! Ooh.
Bert has 2 hit points left, but
Oh
he
my
is still standing.
Oh. Okay, so here's the deal. Ember, it is your turn, and then it is his turn again.
Okay, Ember.
Let me just tell you this. He has 15 hit points left.
Okay. Ember is going to cast Dissonant Whispers again, this time at level 2.
Difficulty what? 13? Wisdom?
DC 14.
He saved.
I rolled 13 damage, so he'll take 6.
He has 9 hit points left.
Ugh, dang it. All right, that's all I can do on my turn. Well, actually, I'm going to back away.
Come join me in the weird corner.
Listen, can I make the Constitution save?
You can make the Constitution save, yes.
Yes! I got a 17 on Constitution.
Okay, you are no longer frightened of this guy.
Okay.
And it is now his turn. Burt, there is a chop coming at you. That's a 22 or a 25 to hit.
Alrighty. It's been nice knowing you guys.
That is 6 damage.
Alright, Bert falls.
Okay. Burt falls to the ground. And Dag is going to now move past you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Burn his bonus action to move towards the other 2 because he is also aggressive. Oh, no, wait. No, he's not aggressive. He's not aggressive.
I don't know, he's pretty aggressive.
He seems pretty aggressive to me.
He doesn't seem very friendly, at least.
Well, at least his smell is really aggressive.
He stole Christmas, guys.
He points at you 2 and says, "Hob, hob," and he draws his thumb on his other hand across his neck. All right. Burt, why don't you make a death saving throw?
Alright. Sure enough. Hey, a 14.
Okay. All right. After your turn, he's going to burn a legendary action and move without provoking an attack of opportunity up into Ember and Hop's range. Hop, you are up. I think you're muted.
Sorry, no, that time it was actually just me not knowing my name.
I'm pretty sure that happened last time too.
So I am ready to run into battle here and attack this dude, and I will swing with my short sword for a 14.
That's a miss.
And then a 24.
That's a hit.
Hell yeah. So I will do 7 damage with that, and I will burn my last spell slot to do another 2d8 damage there. Which will do another 7, so for a total of 14.
Yes!
You strike him with your sword, and as this divine energy pumps through you, you can feel it like pulsing into his body. You can feel his heart beating kind of thrumming through the blade that's stuck into his chest, and his heart bulges and bulges and bulges and bursts as his heart explodes from growing 3 times too large, really, really quickly.
Your heart's not made to do that!
Cue victory music!
Was it a victory though? No.
Yeah, that does not feel like a victory.
We still got some people dying on the ground.
No!
All right. Oh gosh, what a fight. Okay, Hop's turn is up. Let's have Artis make a quick death saving throw.
Yeah, just a quick one. That's another 14. Well, all of our death saving throws have been 14 so far.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2 saving throws for Artis. Okay, Ember, it is your turn. You can go raise up one of these guys.
Yeah, Ember will walk up to Burt, and I've only got a few spell slots left. And so I will cast a level 1 Cure Wounds
Okay,
on Burt for 9 hit points.
fantastic. I think at this point, there's no way for them to die. If you, on your next turn, will go over and rescue Artis.
That's my plan. So then I would cast the next one on Artis for another 9 hit points.
All right.
All right. Whew.
Wow.
You see, like I said, everybody, it's so fun. We had a great time saving Showcase Day.
Yes.
My favorite holiday. It's the happiest time of the year.
I think I'll
Oh my
skip
God.
celebrating next year.
Oh man, that's so funny. The problem is you guys now don't have the demon dog to pull the wagon, but here's what we'll say. You guys go through this cave, you gather up all of the contraptions and all of the machinery that was stolen down from Houghton, you put it in the wagon, and you drag the wagon back down the hill, through the ruins, and down back to Houghton just in time for morning. And as you approach this small town full of these small, industrious people, you hear on the wind some singing. Showcase Day is here. Showcase Day is here. They're singing that over and over again. As the JV team, as Burt and Artis and Ember and Hop bring all of their creations for their special day back to these people, they celebrate you as heroes. You are given a handsome reward for bringing also the body of Dag Rinich back down and bringing him to justice. And that is where we are going to end for tonight.
Merry Christmas!
Yeah, happy holidays, everyone.
Is he the roast beast that we're all going to eat?
Yeah, it's been a hard night. So Artis is going to strike up some Who Hash.
Burt wants in on that.
Oh yeah, Ember will
Oh,
definitely
man.
partake.
There you go. These aren't the who's, these are the hows.
Sorry, the How
Yes.
Hash. Yes.
The how hash.
How
yes.
hash.
How hash. Yes. Eggnog for everybody. All right, guys. Well, hey, thanks for playing. Hey, we hope everybody's holiday season is a fantastic one. Hopefully this brought you some joy. It definitely brought me some joy. I love when I almost kill players, and yet they manage to pull through it. Sorry, not kill players. I'm not trying to kill the players. When I almost kill characters, I love it. It's these close fights are my favorite kind to run.
Yeah, we were like one round away from a total wipe.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I
Yes,
didn't think
you
we were
were.
going to make it.
You know, it could have been totally different had Bert had some better rolls.
Oh,
Just saying.
man.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Bert missed a ton, surprisingly. I mean, there was no reason why that should have happened. But yeah, anyway, this was a ton of fun. So hey, if you guys liked what you heard today, tell your family, tell your friends. Maybe when you all get together for that, holiday ham or whatever you're going to have, why don't you play this in the background and see if anyone else likes it? And until we get together next time, I hope you have a joyous time.
You should just write the link 12sidedguys.com in all your Christmas cards this year.
There you go.
If they're just sending them out, they're not going to arrive in time.
That's true. That's true.
It's a really good Christmas present, though. Hey, Merry Christmas. This year I got you a podcast recommendation.